What's up, you guys? Happy Thursday. Excited to be here to talk to you about another objection. And today's objection is going to be the objection that you either have yourself or will get from other people about influence. So it sounds something like this. I don't really have any influence, or I don't have a lot of followers, or I don't really have any friends. So nobody wants to do this with me. And so I want to talk to you if that's you, or if you have people that you're feeling like, man, she's putting in the work, but nobody's really jumping in on board with her. What do I do? Is this overcomable? That's what we're going to talk about today. So the answer is yes, it is overcomable. So I want to tell you, when I first started this, I had no influence either. I was not active on social media. I had to come in and build influence. And influence is basically trust. How to build trust with people that eventually converts into them wanting to do your products or your business with you. Okay. So I'm looking at my notes. If you see me over here, that's why. Um, Here's what I will tell you. You absolutely do not have to be a social media influencer to be successful here. That is what I love about network marketing, is it just levels the playing field for real life, ordinary people like me and you. Okay. But what you do have to become is a person that other people trust. Okay. So I want to kind of reframe that thought of, I don't have enough followers, I don't have enough friends, I don't have enough influence to be successful, to I'm growing into someone that people will trust. Okay. So influence isn't something that you have. Okay. It's something that you build, and it is built on trust. So I think that that's number one. You guys, people don't buy products from the person with the most followers. They buy products from the person that they trust to solve their problems. Okay? Solve their problems. So you can become influential when your content makes somebody say, "I feel like she understands me. I feel like she understands me." Okay? When people trust your voice, your values, your consistency, that is when they start to buy your product. Okay? So if you go to my Facebook, I build primarily on Facebook. Chelsea builds primarily on Instagram. The truth is the same on both platforms. People know that they can count on me to get value from. And I don't just mean good Plexus post, right? That actually doesn't build trust. Constantly posting plexus, 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 plexus. What that does is that triggers sales resistance, which actually makes influence harder to build. Not saying that you shouldn't post about plexus, because I definitely do. It's just a smaller percentage. Okay. But if you go to my social media, you can expect that I'm going to solve problems related to nutrition, specifically macros. I'm going to solve problems related to a faith walk as a new adult Christian. I'm going to solve problems related to the motivation to work out. I'm going to solve problems to parenting multiple kids in multiple seasons, because I have grown kids that are out on their own, and I have all the way down to a first grader. So there are different things in my life based off of who I am and who I'm trying to attract, that I can solve problems that they might have. Maybe a problem that I'm solving for them is, how do I stay in my nutrition goals when I have to run through a fast food drive-through because my kids have soccer every night? Do you see how that has nothing to do with Plexus, but I'm showing myself as valuable to the person out there because they're thinking, she gets me. I'm a busy mom too, constantly at the ball field, having to run through the drive-through, but yet she knows that I want to still hit my nutrition goals. So now I'm building trust because I'm helping her solve a problem that she has. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 simple ways to build trust online. Okay. 5 simple ways. Number one, be consistent. Consistency builds familiarity. Familiarity builds trust. This is where you're going to have to really battle comparison, because what the biggest caveat to someone being consistent is comparison. Am I going to show up good enough today? Do I look pretty enough? Do I have something valuable to say? Am I going to say the right words? We start to battle these things, and therefore we don't show up. But the number one thing that you have to do is show up. Show up messy, do it wrong, be consistent. So people will start to learn what to expect from you. Okay. So consistently online means showing up on your feed or on your wall 5 to 6 days a week. 5 to 6 days a week, you're showing up on your feed or in your walls. You're showing up daily in your stories. Okay. Use your face. People trust what they can see. Not saying that you can't use graphics or other pictures, but I'm telling you, your face needs to be the primary thing that you're including in your content. All right, so show up consistently. Okay, number two, share real life moments. People will connect more with your real life than they will with your highlight reel. Share the real life. So that's what I'm saying. Like today, my post was about um having to eat out. My kids are in a million different directions this week. It's almost the end of school. I have one graduating, blah, blah, blah. So my real life is it's chaos over here. Here's how I'm hitting my nutrition goals anyway. Okay. So show your real life, not just your highlight reel. Post moments from your ordinary day. People like to see behind the scenes. And so if you are cooking supper, instead of taking a perfectly pretty picture of you with your pan, have somebody snap the picture of you stir frying. I know it feels like nobody wants to see my life. Yes, they do. People are nosy. Yes, they do. Here's a way to add value. Talk about what you're learning, struggling with in a positive way, or celebrating. That's always something fun to talk about online. Okay. So be consistent, share real life moments. Number three, tell stories that relate to them. Number one mistake I see people doing online is they talk way too much about themselves. It's fine to share your life, your stories, your wins, your struggles, your celebrations, but through a lens of why should she care? Why should she care? This is where you have to look at what you're going through and figure out what problem did I just solve here in my life? And how can I talk to the person who has the same problem? And then you kind of put it into a format of why should she care? So it might look like this. I might have to go to Chat GPT and say, hey, I found a solution today to eating out. I had this many carbs left, this many fats left, this much protein left. And I asked Chat GPT, what can I eat at Tropical Smoothie Cafe? Could I go make a post that said, thanks, ChatGPT, for telling me what I could hit in my macros at Tropical Smoothie? I could do that. But what's more effective is to go and say to the mom out there who is in the crazy season of life, but still wants to hit her fitness goals, here's a ChatGPT hack for you. Then I can tell her what to like. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the language is focused on her and what she needs and what she's going through, not me and me and me and me. So sometimes you can take what you're going through and ask Chat GPT, how do I make this more focused on my dream customer? Okay. Let's see. Share stories that solve problems that they are facing. So what is your dream customer dealing with? Are you clear on who your dream customer is? If you're not clear on who you want to attract, you won't really know what to talk to her about. But the value that you're going to add, the problems that you're going to solve, the tips that you're going to give away, remember that they can't be Plexus specific. Not if you're wanting to add value. Plexus post, that's called proof content, and that's needed. That's like a once or twice a week need. The other content has to be value, giving things away for free. This is how we build trust. And in order to know what to give away for free, you need to know what problems people are struggling with, right? So are they struggling with how to get better sleep at night? Do our products help with that? Yes. Is that the tip? No. What are some other tips to help them get better sleep at night? Turn off their device 30 minutes before that. Take a walk. Like, think of some other ways to solve some similar problems and then give them those tips. And then you're able to offer the products as an additional solution in a private conversation. Okay. All right. Tip number four, use you language more than me language. Told you that already. Build influence by showing people what's possible for them. Instead of saying, I lost 10 pounds, try saying, if you're stuck and tired of starting over, this is what helped me. So you language first. And then tip number five, engage back. Trust is a two-way street. So reply to comments and DMs like you're texting a friend. Build this know, like, and trust factor that way. Okay, all of that to say, influence can be built. It's something that requires intentionality, consistency, and patience. And it's earned through moments of trust, not moments of perfection. You do not need more friends. You do not need more followers. You need more trust from people who are already watching you. Okay. So today, pick one of these and let's take some messy action. Number one, post a story of you talking to the camera about something that you're learning, not Plexus specific. Number two, share a post that speaks directly to a problem that your audience might be facing. Number three, comment or DM three people who have engaged on any of your comment content in the last week. Okay. Then come back to this thread and tell us which one you did so that we can cheer you on and hold you accountable. Hope this is helpful, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.